Hi y'all, this is Diane Sanders with Sanders Family Real Estate again. Our video today is a little bit different. I'm going to call it fair or unfair housing. We have many rules and laws in real estate on fair housing. There's some protected classes: race, color, religion, national origin, sex, familial status, and disabilities. The disabilities can be seen or unseen. When I was researching this just a little bit, just kind of in my mind, I thought, well, discriminating against someone probably of race or national origin is probably the most common type of discrimination because we can see them. But I was dead wrong. It's 59% or so of the claims were against those with disabilities. I find that absolutely shocking that we would discriminate against folks with disabilities. That could be any of us, anytime. But I think a lot of it too is with a hot topic right now is folks with disabilities who have service animals. When we're leasing a house to someone with a service animal, the landlord can't discriminate against them because they have that service animal. They can't charge a deposit because they have a service animal. Landlords can't limit the number of service animals. Most of the folks that apply to rent a house that I have seen and experienced have been very honest, and their service animals have probably been needed. I have never, on my listings, seen a house destroyed or torn up because of one of these service animals. Usually I see one or two service animals in a home. I don't think I've ever seen more than that. And I've always seen dogs. Dogs and cats are the most common. There are, of course, horses that are service animals, and they provide a valuable resource and emotional support. But of course, they're not in our common neighborhoods. But because a landlord can't charge a deposit, they get very fearful of leasing to someone that has a disability and needs a service animal. So maybe that's why the claims on disabilities is raised so much higher than some of the other ones. The next in line is, of course, discrimination against someone of a different race. And why do we discriminate? Why do owners, why do agents discriminate? I think most of it is fear. We're fearful of folks that look different than us. We're fearful of the unknown. We may be fearful of dealing with someone that we've not dealt with before. I'm going to give you a really good scenario that I see quite often when I'm working with sellers, how they inadvertently discriminate. I've got 3 offers on the table right here with Mr. and Miss Seller. The first question usually they ask is, tell me about them. Do these people have kids? Are they married? Where are they from? And I've gotten to where I tell all of my sellers up front before I even bring them the offers, usually when we're listing the home. Now look guys, I know you'll be excited when we get offers, and I know you'll want to know about these people because your neighbors ask questions. They want to know who's moving in. But I'm probably not going to tell you hardly anything about these buyers. We're going to stick just to the relevant facts on the offer. I'm going to tell you as much as I can that will help you make a good decision based on their ability to close this sale and pay for the money that you want. For example, I'm going to show you their letter from their lender. I am going to go over the money, how much down payment. We're going to talk about how much option money they can give you. We're going to talk about the various offers, who can close in a timely fashion, who is the most likely to close. We don't care, and nor are we going to discuss if they have kids, if they don't have kids, if they're married, what kind of partner or spouse they have. That stays off the table. One of the ways that agents discriminate, maybe inadvertently, is they don't show homes in certain areas to certain types of people. They may feel like these people would fit in better over here and try to show them that neighborhood or that part of town. Agents need to get out of that. I have learned that. I ask a lot of questions, no matter what my buyer or tenant looks like. I don't assume anything. I ask them, where do you want to be? Of course, we have to talk price first, but in that price, where do you want to be? What part of town do you want to be in? Which school do you want your children to be by? Is there a certain park or community center that you want to be by? So that helps us stay away from any inadvertent discrimination. It's a very, very prevalent topic now in our industry. And I'm hoping by making this video, sellers and other agents will be aware to be more on the ball and start practicing fair housing just a little bit more thorough, and not because it's the law, but because it is the right thing to do. Everyone deserves a house that they can afford, they can pay for, where they can live. They don't need anyone else telling them where they should be. This is Diane Sanders at Sanders Family Real Estate.